Hey peeps, welcome to Read With Me Friday. I vlog 3 times a week to bring you some deep thoughts, amazingly frugal DIYs, and some mightily creative book reports and reviews, plus a sprinkle of other things. It's an online resume where I get to fulfill my career goals and take you along for the ride. Before we get started, I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel. Just hit that red button right here and then hit that notification so that you can tell when I upload my videos. I would also like for you to like and share the videos so that others can benefit from whatever it is that I'm giving you if you feel like it's good for them. Also, if you are so inclined, if you want to see more like this, please look in the description. I have a Patreon link where you can contribute so that I can make more creative videos, because I really want to get really creative with my videos from now on. For today's Read With Me Friday, we are going to do a What Am I Reading? You may or may not know, because I have said it before, I've got like a million jobs, but one of those jobs is actually a novelist. I am a novelist. I have written 3 novels that are available for sale, and I will link them down in the description. So if you want to check them out, that's great. But yeah, I am a novelist. I write fiction, just general fiction. Sometimes it's dystopian, sometimes it's not. I mean, I really don't have a specific genre I subscribe to. I just write what's in my heart and what's in my head and whatever wants to come out. But that part of my life lights me a fire. It makes me so love books and reading. From being an author, I have always just loved reading. And so from that came this other job of mine where I am a librarian's assistant for youth services at my local library, which means I get to read 100 books a year in the YA and children's categories. And I prefer YA reading so much. I read at least 2 or 3 a week. I've slowed down since starting YouTube, but I want to pick back up again, and I figure I should take you with me. How about that? So what I want to talk about today is what I have been reading lately. First things first though, I have got to tell you how I read, because as you know, I've got a million jobs and now I'm consumed with other things. I rely heavily on audiobooks because that way I can listen to the books I want to read while I am doing so many other things, and I become engaged and I transport myself to the story that I am listening to. And so I don't have an Audible account yet, but I think I will subscribe pretty soon because it is what I need. It is life. Audiobooks are life. But since I work at the library, I am constantly in the audiobook section, and that is how I listen while I'm driving. And then I have Alexa read my other books that are on my Kindle. And so that way I can always be reading while I'm doing other things like, I don't know, laundry, because then that saves my time for when I am not busy doing other things to write, and I can't read while I'm writing. So in order to continue reading, I defer that to audiobooks. It's not because I'm lazy, because sometimes I will put my time in and I'll read an actual book. This one was really good too. It was very good. Right now we're going to talk about what I am currently reading, and they're really great books. So the first book is A Step From Heaven by An Na. A Step From Heaven is about a Korean girl named Youngju that was ripped from her grandmother's warm embrace and brought to Miguk, aka America, which is supposed to be a much better place, like heaven or heaven itself. As we all know, America is nowhere close to heaven, and Youngju has got to deal with the culture change and an abusive father and the ghetto of East LA. She can't understand the language, she can't understand her teachers, and through it all, she ends up growing up. This is a coming of age story. She ends up growing up pulling a stellar GPA, all A's, and getting a scholarship to college. But it's a survival story. It's survival in a new land with new people, and you know who can survive and who is strong. And it's just a phenomenal book. What I love about this book is that Anna writes Youngju from the time she is 4 years old to the time when she's 18 years old. And it's all in first person. So in the first person, you feel everything Youngju has been going through. It's very clear that she doesn't want to leave Korea. And then she leaves Korea and she's in pain, and it's expressed as though she is 4. Like the language that is used, the emotional evocation in the words are so fit to a 4-year-old, then a 7-year-old, then a 11-year-old, then an 18-year-old, and it's just very progressive. And I love how Anna took it from what it was, where she was when she was a baby, unto this growing young lady and this beautiful final woman that ended up being Youngju at the end. I love this book. This book was published in 2001 by Front Street Press, and it has won the Michael L. Prince Award from the American Library Association. I totally recommend this book. At first I thought, oh, maybe this is a little young for YA, but as it went along, you know, it showed grit, it showed strength. It's a phenomenal book. I love it. Totally recommend it. The other book I am reading actually is a nonfiction read. Sometimes I read nonfiction in order to improve my life and where I'm coming from, what my station is. And since right now my life is going in the YouTube direction, I picked up this book right here. It is Vlog Like a Boss by Amy Schmittauer. I hope I said that name right. Amy Schmittauer, I found her by chance because she was talking to another video influencer channel about how to vlog well and how to grow your channel. And I was like, okay, well, I like the way she communicates. Let me see what else she's got. And I found out about her book, and it's totally the Vlogger Bible. I have not read past chapter 4, Amy, so I haven't done very much with it. But I know who I'm talking to now, and I know what my direction is. Thank you, Amy, so much for this book. I think I gushed all over her comment section on her best year ever video that's playing right here. It's phenomenal. Like she's great. I went on and on for like 3 or 4 paragraphs, I swear. I totally look up to her. I know she's way younger than I am, and that's great, because why wait till you're old as me to be as great as she is? Just be your great self at whatever age you're at right now. And that is where I'm at with that one. That's what I'm reading right now for sure. And the next book I'm gonna read is this one right here, because I have a maddening crush on this woman. She's girl love all the way, and I have the spiritual gift of encouragement, and she encourages me so much. I love it. So I want to support and read, and I've heard this book literally changed so many people's lives. So I am totally reading that after I'm done with Amy's book. And maybe I'll do a book report on that too. I don't know. I'll review it or whatever. That's it. That's what I'm reading right now. A Step from Heaven by Anna. Thank you very much, Anna, for that phenomenal novel. Actually, I finished it, but I'm not reading it right now. But that's just the last book I just read. And the other book that I'm reading, Amy, How to Vlog Like a Boss. I am doing so phenomenally better thanks to Amy. And you guys have seen my growth. If you've been watching through my other videos, you've seen how much better I am at it now. And that's all thanks to that book and that young lady. And I'm only on chapter 4, guys. You need to buy that book. Cop that on Amazon. I'm gonna link you down in the descriptions on Amy's channel and Amy's book. I'm also gonna link you down in the description for Superwoman's book and her channel as well. And I'm also gonna link you on Nas' book, A Step from Heaven, down in the description. So look for those books, read them. They are delicious. And please consider subscribing, hit the subscription button, hit that like button, share the video, share them to people who might like to read the books that I've just talked about. And that's it. Until next time, much love. Bye.